Hi everyone, thank you for joining us here at 6L Defensive Firearms Training, your local Permian Basin Firearms Training Center. Welcome to 6L DFT Sound Off. This is where we talk about product reviews and what is new in the firearms world. I'm Aspeitia and I'm here with Bryan Lovell, and today we want to talk about the new firearms laws in Texas, including constitutional carry.
That's right, Eric. We have a lot of changes coming up. We have 11 new firearms laws that have just been implemented here in the state of Texas. The most popular one everyone is talking about is constitutional carry.
Yep.
As of September 1st, you will no longer be required to have an LTC to carry an open or concealed handgun in the state of Texas.
Wow. Okay, so since you're a certified LTC instructor in the state of Texas, I bet this subject is pretty near and dear to you and to many of us who want to know, more about these changes. So let's start with a few questions, if that's okay.
Sure, fire away.
Okay, so who is legal to carry without an LTC?
Okay, so House Bill 1927, which I know probably a lot of our listeners and viewers have heard about, allows law-abiding adults 21 years and older to legally carry a handgun, either concealed or open without a license. However, Texas did not and will not repeal the LTC process.
Okay, if we can legally carry under this new law, what would be a reason someone should still consider getting their license to carry?
Okay, Eric, so there's a couple of reasons, like reciprocity with other states or your background check exemption when you purchase a firearm.
Okay, can you elaborate just a little bit more
Sure.
on that?
So reciprocity means that Texas has a reciprocal agreement that allows us as licensed to carry holders to carry in another state. And those states have a reciprocal agreement where their licensed to carry holders can carry in Texas. Now with the constitutional carry, there's only 18 states that allow constitutional carry. However, several of those states only allow constitutional carry of their residents. They do not allow non-residents to carry without a license.
Okay, so if you're thinking I'm pro constitutional carry and I'm going to travel with my firearm, it's not going to be so easy to travel outside the state limits.
That's right. That's why you have to know the laws, and that's what we talk about in our training classes all the time. Is if you do not know the laws, then you open yourself up to a major issue. It could be a huge legal ramification for that. One other thing that you wanted me to address there was about the background checks. Any of us that go to a gun shop and purchase a firearm, you have to fill out the 4473 form. If you don't have a license to carry here in Texas, then you have to do the NICS check, where they call in and make sure that you are legal to own that firearm. If you have your LTC, they don't have to make that phone call. You hand them your LTC, they know that you've been through an FBI background check, and you are allowed to purchase that firearm right then and walk out with it.
Right. That's definitely a good thing to have. So I heard the legal age for LTC went from 21 to 18. That's very interesting and pretty exciting news.
Oh, absolutely. We've talked about this time and time again. If you can fight and die at 18 in the military, why can't our young men and women have the same rights stateside? Texas ended up passing House Bill 918 that drops the age requirements from 21 to 18 for your LTC. This shows that the LTC process is still very important. We want our general audience to be informed. This opens up a lot of people that have been waiting to get their LTC because they're like, man, I'm 20 and I've got to wait within 6 months of my 21st birthday. Well, now, guys, if you're 18, now you can get your LTC.
Awesome. So what else is new, Bryan? Anything jump off the pages?
Yeah, there's several things that have to be addressed with the new law. For instance, Senate Bill 550 eliminated the requirement for an LTC holder to carry openly in a belt or shoulder holster. Same thing was written into the constitutional carry law.
Interesting. So holsters, what does that mean?
Okay, so prior to this law, the only legal way to openly carry in the state of Texas was either on a belt holster or in a shoulder holster. Unfortunately, most of your inside the waistband holsters did not qualify because the way they attached to their belt didn't completely encase the belt loop or the belt with a loop. And so it wasn't a legal means of carry. Now this law has changed and we have more flexibility for our carry methods based upon body style for open carry.
So what do you say to the folks that think training is a waste of time now that constitutional carry is the law of the land?
All right, so Eric, we've talked to a lot of law enforcement, military, and anybody with those type of backgrounds would agree, without training, you're never prepared for a deadly encounter. It's very important for you to know how to defend yourself and your loved ones. And if you're not training and preparing for that deadly encounter, then you don't know how you're going to react if you're faced with that situation.
Right. I totally agree. And I think like another really cool pro LTC holder thing that's out there is House Bill 1407. We can now have a handgun openly in our vehicles.
Oh, right. Yeah. So, we've been covered for a while with the Motor Vehicle Protection Act to where you can have a concealed handgun in your vehicle, even if you didn't have an LTC. But if you had an LTC, you can still carry one in your vehicle as long as it's concealed, either on your body or somewhere in your vehicle concealed. Now, with this law coming into effect, we no longer have to worry about it being concealed. As long as it's in a holster in your vehicle with an LTC, you're legal. So, Eric, these holsters we've seen that mount under the dash or mount on your center console, now those are legal with this new law.
Awesome. Hey, Bryan, thanks for taking all the time to just read through all that legal jargon for us, coming up with this video to inform the public. For more great updates like this, please be sure to follow us on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram.
Absolutely. Thanks for watching our videos here at 6L DFT.